Hey EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 16 of my Astro Bot playthrough. So we're going straight into Camo Cosmos. And let's see what we end up doing. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to go into Balloon Breeze. And this was one of my favourite levels. I really liked this level. I'm saying liked because of course I film myself playing these and then I voice over them afterwards. But yeah, we're on part 16 of this playthrough, can you believe it? And this will be the last week of my Astro Bot playthrough. As I've said, I have been playing Astro Bot every day for the past 2 weeks and a bit now, so this is the last week and it's really sad. I've absolutely loved Astro Bot, I really have. And as I say, I think this particular level is so cute and cozy, I just love it. Look, it's like a giant shovel. Yeah, I'm easily amused. I really am. But I just thought this level was really nice. So we can see a bot up there. Let's go get him. No, we missed. Let's try again. There we go. So that's our first bot of the level. So let's get this guy as well. Off you go. And an old friend has returned. So this is Big Brother. We saw him in a previous level. And we also get the octopus thing again. Octopus thing, I don't know what you call it. The blowy up thingy thing. So I've gone straight across. Oh, this guy was doing my head in. I had a really hard time with this guy. I forget that I can just stand underneath him and do this. So instead I try to like hit him every time and it just doesn't work. So this is me being an idiot more than anything else. Right, whack him, he's gone. And I also decided to see if I could jump onto Big Brother, and you can. However, I do miss something over here. If you've played the game, you will know exactly what I've missed. But don't worry, we do come back and rectify some of the things that we have missed. Because this is, of course, a 100% playthrough as well, a platinum playthrough. We will talk a little bit about the platinum trophy a little bit later on in the week. Because there is a few things to talk about. But for now, let's just enjoy the episode. So I might do a little bit of a jump cut here because this took me a little bit of time to realise what in the heck I actually had to do. So I'm going to jump cut. It's really easy, I just didn't figure it out. So I'm going to jump cut to when I figured it out. So I just do those jump cuts to make the episodes run a little bit more smoothly because I can be a bit of an idiot at times with this game. Like I say, I'm not a platformer, so I make a lot of mistakes. But I still love playing it. Just not my genre. But look, I just think it's adorable. I really do. And I do forget with the octopus device that you can stop it at any time. So you can deflate yourself if you want to. So for some portions during the beginning of this, I just sort of let it deflate itself when that's actually a detriment to me because I should be deflating it myself. You know what I mean? But with that, let's move on. And there is yet another jump cut here because I was being an idiot and again, just messed this up so many times. So I've jump cutted to where I get it right. So here we are. In this portion, mistakes were definitely made as well. But you will see that as we move on. So I noticed that I could cut this, but there was seemingly no reason for cutting these parts. And it's because it was trying to show you something that I just completely missed. So we do, of course, end up coming back here at one point. And I'm so close to not missing it, but I did. So So with that, I attempt to move on and then realise that I can't make that jump because there is a thing just there. And I have a feeling there's something in here, but I just couldn't figure it out at this time, so we do move on. And this is so cute. So Big Brother comes back and waters this for us. And I don't know why, but there was just something so charming about this level. I really, really loved it. And in there we have our second bot. But unfortunately we've missed a bot, so that's actually the third bot. So we do need to come back to this level because we did miss somebody. Which is such a shame. I'm just looking around to see if I can find them, but of course they're not here. And of course I died, because it wouldn't be an episode of mine without death, would it? Now this was a risky move. I had a feeling there was something in the watering can, so I just went for it from here. And obviously I'm not going to make it. Only by some miracle I did actually make it, but I should not have jumped from there. But we have our fifth bot because we have missed a fourth one as well. So let's head back. And I promptly died just because it dropped me off in a bit of an inconvenient place there. I'm going to say that's not my fault. It is my fault, but I'm going to say it's not. So let's move back up. Whack him. And we're going to head on over here. And these things are the bane of my existence. Can't stand them. No, this is not happening. I have done a few jump cuts, I think, because I did not do this first time. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that this happened first time. It absolutely did not. I love the little heart. The little grassy heart part. So cute. There's another one on the other side as well. Just little details like that really make me happy. I'm an RPG player predominantly, but I also love a good cozy game. So here is the fourth bot, which is Young Holidaymaker, still remembers the summer of 75. Unfortunately, I can't figure out that reference, I'm afraid. So here we are. And I must say, I know it's just a little tiny thing, but I do love the sounds of the rain in this game as well. So off we go. And it never looks like I'm going to make these, but by some miracle I do make these jumps. So we're off, and just tiny details like this. Listen to the leaves. I don't know, it's just tiny details like that that I absolutely love. So that was a close call, wasn't it? Did you see that? So let's go. Whack him. And I say I do miss a fair bit. But not that bot. But the thing is, I love this level so much that I didn't mind coming back. Just, oh, it's just so cute. I won't say cute too much, I promise. I know it's annoying. So now we've changed into sunny weather. The transition there is just beautiful. I was going to use the C word, cute, 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 but it's beautiful. I'm feeling very nostalgic for this game. I know that sounds daft, and I fell, of course. I know that sounds daft, but the reason I say that is, as I am editing these videos for you guys to see, I have finished the game. So I am not playing anymore, I'm just editing it for you guys, and I'm really missing playing this game. Honestly, like, I feel genuinely a little bit emotional. This is definitely my game of the year so far, 100%, and I'm not playing it right now, and I don't know. I feel a little bit emotional about that fact, even though some of it, as you will see, well, as you've already seen and as you will see going forward, some of it I never want to do again, quite frankly. Now, this is just a case of bad camera angles, bad timing. I don't know what I'm doing here, but of course it is another death. The speedrunny level things, I am quite happy to never do again, but these kind of levels, I just love. I love them. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, because we're on Tuesday now, and it's just making me really emotional that this series is going to be over by the end of the week. Like, I've stopped playing the game, and this series, I've been editing Astro Bot every day for like the past 2.5 weeks, and it just, I don't know, it's making me really emotional that this is the last week of it. We've still got loads of episodes left, don't worry, we've still got a few, but I don't know. There hasn't been a game in a while that's quite made me feel like this. So yeah, I'm talking rubbish. I'm just really emotional today for some reason, editing this. And of course, I do die. But luckily, it just takes you back onto the plane. And I don't know about you, but I can see a bot over there. So let's go and get him. Nearly fell off there. We have the last spot of the level. Unfortunately, we've missed spot number 2, so we will have to come back here. And this isn't a terribly big level compared to some of the others. I thought there was something here. I feel really bad about hitting them. There is something here, but not just yet. I have to do this. So let's go. And again, just the sound of the leaves is just so cute. Sorry, I said the word cute again. I'll try not to. But how else can you describe Astro Bot, eh? And here's Big Brother again. Hello. Let's go. And with that, we have finished this level, but we actually haven't finished this level. We do need to come back here. So let's see what we end up doing next. And of course, we do miss the extra money at the end. As we often do. As I often do. Say we. As I often do. So what are we going to do next? We currently have 198 out of 304 bots. Well, we are going to go... Are we? Are we? No, we're not. That's spooky time. Oh no. Crumble Rumble number 4. I hate them. I hate them. Are we going to do it? I don't want to do it. I did it. This one actually wasn't as bad as some of the others. But I'm not keen on these Crumble Rumble levels. This one wasn't actually that bad. So, this is my first attempt. Of course, I always show you my first attempt and then the last attempt. And I actually don't think I did too bad for my first attempt, to be fair. I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be doing here. So obviously you can't get up to him. So you will see there is actually a bouncing platform underneath. And that's what you need to get on. And I don't know if I'd just not noticed it at this point, but I'm clearly making no attempt to get to it. But with that, I did fail. So we are going to do a jump cut to my final attempt of this. And to be honest, I only had about 4 attempts at this, which sounds like a lot, but is really not a lot for me. So 4 attempts isn't horrendously bad. And there you go. So a really easy one, to be fair, for people who are good at it. I'm not. And this is our bot. We have board member, the opposite of a mountain climber. That's clever. And off we go. So again, to you guys, that's like 2 or 3 minutes worth of footage. It's a lot longer for me. But I didn't do too badly on that one. So we have 199 out of 304 bots now, so we're really getting down to the wire. And we are going to go back into Balloon Breeze. We're going to grab our bird to help us. And again, there will be a jump cut here. Of course, you've just seen this level, so I am only going to show you the parts in which I find things. So I can't remember if we have a puzzle piece to find or just a bot. But here is the first thing I was talking about earlier. So we went on Big Brother earlier, but I nearly fell here, look, the game nearly glitched. But what I did not think to do is go on top of his head. So we went round here, we grabbed all these coins, but I did not go on top of his head. And this is where a bot is. So let's grab this bot. And this is Dream Traveller, speaks fluent Phantomilian. Again, I'm very sorry, I'm not sure who that is, but we are going to go ahead and we're not going to do a jump cut. I was going to say we're going to go ahead and do a jump cut, but we don't actually need to because our second thing is very close to here. So let's head off. Again, apologies for any traffic noise you might have heard there. And it's actually right at the beginning, pretty much. So here we have it. And this is how you get to the secret world. Now again, there is another jump cut here because I was being an absolute idiot. This bit I figured out. I could not figure out how to open this secret world at all, and it is so easy, as you will see as we go. And for the life of me, I just couldn't figure it out. So I have done a jump cut here, purely based on my own stupidity, to be quite honest with you. But it's this circular thing. It's so easy what you have to do. You just have to light it all up, look. And I'm telling you, that took me about 3 minutes, 4 minutes to figure out. It's insane. But here is our secret world, and I'm sure we still need a puzzle piece here. So I'm pretty certain we'll have to come back. You know, a third time. That's my one sort of niggle with these secret worlds. Obviously, if you find one, it takes you out of the level. But if you don't jump on it, then it won't unlock, if that makes sense. So you sort of have to jump on them when you find them, but it does take you out of the level. And if you're only sort of halfway through or a quarter of the way through, it's a little bit irritating. But we do have 2 levels at in the Lost Galaxy to do. We're not going to do them right now. We are going to head back to Camo Cosmos. So we will be doing those a little bit later. And we're going to go straight back into Balloon Breeze. Because yeah, like I say, we do still need one puzzle piece there. And I have fast forwarded us all the way to where the final puzzle piece is. And of course it's where I thought it was. Again, this is just me being an idiot. Quite frankly. So we are just going to go sort this guy out. But it's so obvious. The game like tells you what to do. And I just didn't figure it out. So this is me still trying to figure it out, but it's so easy. You basically just fly over it like you would do the ones at the bottom. That's what the ones at the bottom were there for. You fly over it to chop it in half. It's that simple. And for some reason I just couldn't figure it out. And that's it. That is this level officially complete. So let's head out and see what we end up doing next. So it looks like we're heading back. And we are going to go to the Lost Galaxy and do at least one, maybe both of these worlds that we're missing. So the first one is Rocket Pull Power, and that's what we're going to go ahead and do now. No, we're going to break the igloo. Oh. I'd love to make an igloo. I've never built an igloo. And I love these sort of snowy, wintry levels. So we do have the chicken power up. So I was looking at the 2 islands behind us, thinking, I wonder if I have to go back to those. So I do try it, but then realise very quickly, no, we're not getting there. We're not getting there, so don't do it. So I didn't do it. I saved myself an unnecessary death. So let's go. Again, I did quite enjoy this level. Some of them I really don't enjoy, but this one was not too bad. So I move on, but I do jump back down just to see if there's anything hidden in there, because Astro Bot can be sneaky with that. So this was quite clever. So you go down here and it shows you a bot, but you can't get to the bot yet. And again, me being me, spend ages trying to figure out how to do it. But of course you just have to open this one up and then head back down. And there's the bot. So this is our first bot of the level. There's only 5 here. And again, I'm trying to get up here. I haven't opened it, so of course I can't. And I don't think we need to open it, but we go ahead and open it anyway. No, we don't. No, we don't bother. So let's keep going. There's some really cute wolves here. I'm sorry, I said cute again, didn't I? And we had to hit the snowman. I don't like hitting the snowman. But this is our photo opportunity. I don't do all the photo opportunities, but I just spent some time doing that one. You can get some good coins for the gacha machine doing those. But let's head down. And with that, we get our first puzzle piece of the level. Only 2 puzzle pieces. And here is a giant snowman. And you can see a bot on there. Don't worry, we don't forget him. So let's go get him. If I can. And this is a themed bot. This is Magical Graffitiist. Their drawings really do come to life. Now, I haven't played that game either, so I'm really sorry about that. And see, again, we have the same problem with this enemy here. I can just get underneath him and do the chicken thing, but same with the octopus thing, but for some reason, I just never think to do it. So I spend a while just trying to hit this guy. But we did it. I don't know why I find them as difficult as I do. I shouldn't. So with that, this is a bit silly. I have to set this on fire. And I just stand and wait. So I do die here. Don't ask. You are supposed to get out. I chose not to. Don't ask. So let's try that again, shall we? So let's do this like you're supposed to do it. Get out. That's what I mean by sometimes I just make the silliest of mistakes. And it's only when I'm watching myself back I think, what on earth is your problem? Just having a look to see if I've missed anything, but I don't think I have. So let's move on. Now this bit I didn't find as enjoyable. However, I did not die as much as I thought I was going to be honest. I must be getting better slowly. I'm not saying there were no deaths, but I didn't do too badly. I mean, this was a stupid death, yeah. That was. Let's just pretend you didn't see that one. Just ignore that one. That didn't happen. So yeah, I don't think I did too badly here. It looked like a death, but it wasn't, see? Just some sort of silly mistakes with not grabbing the chains in time, that kind of thing, going a little bit too fast. I felt like I did alright. Now this one, I was trying to find the discernible pattern. There is no discernible pattern, it just follows you. So this takes me a little bit of time to figure out. Nearly died there, look. But it's fairly obvious, the box just follows wherever you're going. So we've got rid of that. And there is a bot underneath, so let's grab him. So we only have 2 more bots left to find, and 1 puzzle piece, I think. I can never remember how many puzzle pieces there is. There are, sorry. So fair enough, I'm not going to lie. There may be a death here. Only because, though, I was trying to hit him and I accidentally ended up picking up the chain. So I think there might have actually been a second death there that I've edited out as well. Right, so there's 3 deaths. It's not too bad. And this again is the tricky decision of, do you go left or do you go right? So I struggle with knowing which way is the way to finish the level and which is the way to get the extra bits. So we do end up going left. Okay, there is a stupid death here yet because I forgot that he was made of fire. Okay, I'm not getting better. I'm not getting better. It was wishful thinking. But as you can see, there is a puzzle piece there on the left. So let's go get it. And that's both puzzle pieces for this level. It's a fairly short level, all things considered, this one. And I thought there'd be more of a secret here, but it's just some coins. Never mind. So we keep going this way, but I think this is the way out of the level, but we end up doing this first. Don't worry, we do go back to the other side. So this is quite fun. It's a little puzzle. Takes me a little minute to figure it out because I don't want to set it off, but of course you do have to set it off. That is the point. So let's get ready for it. Go! Run for it! And with that we're out. And we can get this spot. So this is a chicken. When it is living relic, they'll leave you in pieces. I really don't know where that's from. This is where we realise that we need to go and get the bot from the previous section. Again, it's just me not knowing which one's the end of the level and which isn't. Now, how many times do I die here, I wonder? Let's see if we need a jump cut. And by some miracle, I actually didn't die. Did it first time. Told you I was getting better. So here we go. This is our final bot. Let's get him. Oh, and again. There we go. And he is themed as well. Looks like he has a VR headset on. And this is Wormhole Survivor. Again, I'm not entirely sure who that is, I'm afraid. But with that, let's head back to where we were. And that's the end of the level. So we're going to get this box. We are. Look at that. I don't know if we're going to do the other lost level that we need to do. Should we see? But that is 205 bots out of 304. So we have just under 100 bots to go now. And yes, we are going to do the other level, which is Danger Dojo. Again, 5 bots to find and 2 puzzle pieces. Now this level I really enjoyed as well. And I probably shouldn't say this for a Sony-owned property, but this did remind me a little bit of Zelda. Particularly Breath of the Wild. Shouldn't say that, should I? Never mind. And that's our first spot of the level. This again is a fairly quick level, I think. The Lost Galaxy ones are a lot quicker. But even some of them can be quite long. I think this one's fairly short. So let's go. Now this I have sped up a little bit. I've put this on ×3 speed because for some reason I was convinced I needed to hit this spot on the left and I could not let this idea go. So you'll see how many times I attempt to hit this spot. This is why I've sped it up. I just couldn't let it go that I had to hit him. I don't. You don't. So yes, I have sped that up. There you go. I was just convinced that that's what it wanted me to do, but no. I just have to go up here and get him. So I hope you don't mind that I sped that a little bit up. Just my own stupidity there. So with that, let's move on. And again, I was convinced that you had to keep hitting this. You don't. Nothing happens. So let's move on. I thought there might be a puzzle piece in that one. There isn't, just coins. But you can see a puzzle piece above this one. So let's go ahead and do it. And that's our first puzzle piece of the level. I love how I just whacked him one there. And this little guy's got stuck, so I'm trying to kill him. I don't need to. I'm just having a look round to see if there's anything that you can miss. Look at that monkey. So let's keep going. Again, I do look around a lot. 1, to see if I've missed anything, but 2, because I just think it's beautiful. So here is another bot. This is a themed bot. And this is Western Warrior, a pirate and a samurai, deadly. Unfortunately, I am not sure of the game for that. I keep saying that. I thought I'd played loads of PlayStation games until doing this video, playing Astro Bot. We have another bot here. And this is Vengeful Spirit, a samurai no more. Again, I'm not sure. I thought I'd done loads of PlayStation games. Then I play Astro Bot and I'm like, I don't know half the references, which just proves how vast the PlayStation catalogue really is. Or I should say the Sony catalogue, because it's not just PlayStation, is it? It's obviously PSP and other things. It's still PlayStation, yeah. Yeah, I'm right in saying PlayStation. So this may require a jump cut, so let's see. Let's see how I get on. So, the first time I've died, are we going to do a jump cut or am I going to be second time lucky? Let's see. So I actually did it second try. Not bad. Only to promptly die here out of stupidity. Never mind. Can't win them all. So we're going to go over here and do this puzzle. I love these beautiful pictures in the background, I really do. They're a bit silly, but I just love them. And with that, we have our final puzzle piece of the level. I think there's just one bot to go, I'm not sure. I think so. And there is the bot. There we go, let's get her. And this is Demon Swordsman. I said let's get her, I think that might have been a him, I do apologise. And I was a bit too quick on that one, so we didn't get to read the description, sorry about that. I notice there are times where I do click too quickly. Oh, I just love cherry blossom trees. I've said this before, Sakura, my favourite. This is the photo spot for this one, really funny. Again, we don't end up doing all of the photo spots. And these are just chilling having a picnic, and I've totally ruined their picnic, bless them. No wonder they don't like Astro. And with that, we have a slightly mini boss here. And this is what I meant when I say this reminds me of the final level in Breath of the Wild. So you have to hit these spots. Doesn't it remind you of the final Ganon fight? And because I wasn't paying attention, I did die. So let's try again. But yeah, definitely Zelda-esque for me. I don't know if it's meant to be themed on something else. But I got Zelda vibes, which I'm sure you're not supposed to say. For Astro Bot, seeing as Zelda's a Nintendo, but never mind. We can all get along, can't we? And with that, that is done. And this level is complete. Oh, I just love the cherry blossoms, look at them. So, do we get the box? No, do we hack? I was going to say we did, do we hack? We didn't get it. So what are we going to do next? Let's see. Well, that takes us up to 210 bots out of 304. I'm really sad that this series is coming to an end. I really am. So let's see what we end up doing. Well, we're going to nip back to the crash site. Let's put our bot friends in here. We haven't been back here in a while, so there's a few. We've got some more puzzle pieces to go in here. Quite a few, actually. We're going to go and change our controller colour. So we have this lovely gold, but I do want to go and do purple. I don't know if we've already done purple and we're going back to purple, but I do like purple. How many times did I just say purple then? Then we're going to go into the clothing store. So there was a new outfit that I don't think I've tried on, so we just try on this new outfit. We've still got a lot of clothes to get. But we are going to go for the cow costume for a little bit. I love the animal themed costumes. There's a costume coming up that I'm obsessed with. I love it so much. And on a side note with these costumes, I had a random thought. I don't know if they're ever going to do it, but could you imagine like a little Astro figure that you can change the costume to? I would buy that. So we are going to do the gachas on ×3 speed again, as we always do, just to get the episodes running a little bit more smoothly. So I hope you don't mind this. We have another costume there. I know you don't get a good look at them, but it's just to keep the episodes running. An ape costume. We had a few gachas we could get today. And I do apologise if you can hear that background noise. The heavens have opened up and it is really rainy and stormy. So I do apologise if you can hear that. There's not a lot I can do about the rain, I'm afraid. But with that, we are going to head back out. Wow, it's so rainy. Sounds about right, I'm in England. So back to Camo Cosmos. And what are we going to do? Oh no, we're going for a dreaded speed level. Boing Bonanza, go on then. So as always, I'm going to show you my first attempt. And then my final attempt. These take me hours. Not hours, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but they take a long bloody time. So I didn't actually make it with that one, so I am going to do another attempt. Pretend that one didn't exist. This is my first attempt, because I want to see how far I can actually get on my first try. That was just me being stupid. So ignore that one didn't happen. Let's see how far I can get. Just waiting and waiting. You've got to go for it sometime, girl. Come on, there we go. Oh my goodness, am I actually going to technically do this first time? Let's see. Am I going to do it? No, of course I'm not. But that wasn't bad for a technical first attempt. So this is moving on to my final attempt. Cut out about half an hour here, not going to lie. I'd love to lie to you and tell you, oh, I did it first time. You wouldn't believe me. But I don't think that first run was too bad. But no, I hate these. I think they're horrendous. I think for people who are good at this kind of thing, these levels are good. My husband enjoys them. I do not. And like I say with these attempts, I don't know if it's my husband doing it or me, because we were taking turns at one point because I'd had enough. So when I say it's my playthrough, it's technically our playthrough, really. So, doing a little cow dance here. Look at him go. You got to jump sometimes. No, we're not doing that one. No, we're not doing that one. Oh, we're going for it. It just seems so much funnier in a cow costume. And with that, we've done it. And this is Tattooed Dragon, Fists of Steel, Heart of Gold. So is he from Double Dragon? I don't know. Yakuza? I don't know. I'm going to pretend I know when I don't. And that actually marks the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. And until tomorrow, bye Embers.